Our next category is Achievement in Professional Basketball. Dick Snyder had a super soft jumper. It enabled the 6'5" guard to have a 13-year NBA basketball career. He was a three-sport star. This is our theme tonight, athletes. Multiple sports. Three-sport star at North Canton Hoover High School, an All-American quarterback recruited very heavily out of high school, even by Woody Hayes. So Woody Hayes came to his high school banquet and spoke there. And Dick was also an all-state baseball player. Turned down Woody Hayes, though. Lefty Drizel at Davidson must have been pretty influential, I'm guessing there. He was an all-state baseball player and the MVP at the Ohio All-Star Game, an honorable mention all-state basketball player. 4-year tenure is what he had at Davidson College, played both basketball and baseball. Basketball for Lefty Drizel, as we said, and a solid high school player, great shooter, as we know, and a very competitive guy. He led Davidson College to its first Southern Conference championship and an NCAA tournament berth in 1966. Southern Conference Player of the Year and All-America selection, selected by St. Louis in the second round of the 1966 NBA draft. Played for the Hawks, Phoenix, Seattle, and Cleveland. His greatest success, as you could say, came with Seattle with the Supersonics. In 70-71, he averaged almost 20 points a game. After 4.5 years in Seattle, though, Snyder was traded to Cleveland and spent 4 seasons playing near his hometown of Canton, 3 of them as a starter. He was a great part of the miracle of Ridgefield. Cavaliers won the Central Division Championship and then lost to Boston in the 6th game of the Eastern Conference Finals. But he hit the winning basket in Game 7 against the Washington Bullets that got his team into that series with Boston. Then he returned to Seattle for his final season in 78-79, which was a pretty good move because they won the NBA title that year. He ranked 17th in the NBA career scoring when he retired in 1979. Please welcome into the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame, Dick Snyder.
Thank you, Jeff, and much thank you to the committee for electing me. It's like coming full circle, growing up in Ohio and playing sports in Ohio. I wanted to be a Buckeye. I wanted to go to Ohio State. Woody wanted me to come down, but Fred Taylor didn't. And like some other inductees that I've met tonight for the first time, basketball was not my best sport. It was my worst sport. Fortunately, I got a phone call from Lefty Drizel that had never seen me play that said, I understand you're a good football player and maybe you can play basketball too. So he gave me a scholarship having never seen me play. That resulted in eventually an NBA career and brought me around finally to Cleveland, where I got to play with a bunch of people that are, a number of people that are already in the Hall. Lenny Wilkins in Seattle, Austin Carr, Jim Clemens, and Nate Thurman, all in that Miracle Richfield year for the Cavaliers, which was certainly the highlight of my career. I mean, what a tremendous year in Cleveland to be a part of the first Cavalier success. And the city of Cleveland was really going nuts at that time. I mean, we had 21,000 people in the Coliseum at Richfield, and it was a lot of fun. So the highlight of my career, and I'm sure that's what got me here. Also, Campy Russell and Jim Chones are here tonight. Both of those guys were on the team. So between the previous electees and those guys, I mean, virtually everybody that was on the court in that game is now involved in some way in the Hall of Fame. So my wife is here, which came with me from Phoenix, Terry Snyder, that was my high school sweetheart. So I'm happy she's been with me and supporting me the whole time here. And I've still got the marks on my arm from where Barry Clemens and I used to play one-on-one in Seattle, because Barry knew that he couldn't block it, but he could try to rip it from me every time I took it up. So thank you all very much. I appreciate it.